I'm joined now by Stephen Hough of Acome, who has just given a presentation at the Inca conference on the weather effects on fibre. Stephen, that was an unusual but very interesting presentation. Tell us about this.
Thank you. When we look at fibre as a whole, I guess if you go back to the old copper days, it was very easy to see what would happen to a cable, because copper grows, it has a natural element in itself, but it keeps working. With fibre, again, it's designed to last a long time, but there is a limit before it moves outside of its mechanical characteristics. And once it does that, then you move into a permanent fibre strain area, which reduces the life of the fibre. So the talk was really to introduce people to this, to make them understand it, so that when they install their cables, they think about the conditions and the length of their spans and how they install the cables, because there's no reason why a fibre cable shouldn't last as long as a copper cable, and hopefully in 30 years' time, when we're all retired, those cables will still be there.
Let's hope so. Now, Acome is obviously a big name, particularly in France, and I guess in France you must face all types of weather conditions.
Absolutely, and you know yourself that France obviously runs from you've got the lovely hot weather down in the south of France, and you're on the edge of the Alps on the east northeast side. So we have to accommodate all those situations. And although PIA doesn't exist in France, the criteria for cables, aerial cables, certainly does. And so the chart I sort of presented was really an extract from a much bigger aerial installation chart that Acome produces, to try and accommodate all those different aerial and environmental effects across such a large environment.
But you are now having quite a growing sort of footprint in the UK and Ireland, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Yes, we're growing very well. Our name is becoming known in the UK. We're rolling out quite a lot of cable in Northern Ireland at the moment, and in fact that's now moving into the north of the UK. We also are installing heavily in Scotland, and as I say, that's now moving down into the Cumbria region. So they're all regions where weather effects are important. Obviously they're open expanses, and so they tend to come across these environments more. So it's an interesting fact, and as we move more south, so we're starting to roll out there as well.
Okay, well, congratulations on it so far, and thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you.